Salutations, Serjavians. This is Serjay Svek, appointed master of the Serjavian Nation. Welcome everybody to my birthday stream, and for those who have been watching the previous stream, I would like to thank you very much if you chose to stick with me. I know that there were some errors that occurred at the beginning of the stream, but thanks to everybody who helped me. Shout out to Milas and to Squalor, or to Juz rather, for thank you very much for supporting me with the audio, because, you know, well, sometimes things don't work out, but it's great to have friends to support you, especially during very stressful times like this. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin. And before we continue, I just want to greet the first people who are commenting. Hello always, Jillian, Squalor, Milos, and Fidel. Thank you very much for dropping by onto the stream, guys. I appreciate you taking the time to go ahead and join me on stream. So today we are going to play Salmon Run, and this time I've got my eel cake hat on. It's not really going to matter because I'm going to be wearing my Salmon Run uniform. And not only that, I'll be playing Salmon Run with my friends, the TAKO boys, my usual team in Salmon Run, or in Splatoon rather. And I am also going to ask some questions that were sent in by a number of my friends, because I believe that it's a time for, especially on my birthday, it's time for people to get to know me a bit more, to know the man behind the Svek. Okay, so I will go ahead and wait for the team, so rooms up, boys. I do see here a comment from below by Ryan. Happy birthday. Thank you very much for that, Ryan. I appreciate it. And while we're waiting for the room to fill up, let's go ahead and start with these birthday questions already. So the first one comes from Juz. What made you start streaming or making content? Well, I only started streaming last March, early March, and I do recall I wanted just to, you know, because I always wanted to be on YouTube and make videos. I didn't have the equipment though. I didn't have a nice laptop, I didn't have a microphone or anything like that. But I decided, you know, since I was cooped up at home all the time, I might as well go ahead and just try to make videos. So I remember my very first video, which was me playing Tetris. I just put the Nintendo Switch there, I got my phone, and I played it. And when Animal Crossing came out, I started streaming on on Facebook, and a lot of my friends liked it, so I decided, you know, hey, this is gonna be fun, and I might as well keep doing this. So we've got Juz, thank you, and Fishy's here. And that's the reason why I wanted to start streaming, because I just wanted to create content that I enjoy, because I always wanted to make these videos. I have so many ideas, so I might as well create. So we have me, Juz, and Fishy, Fidel. We don't normally we have a fourth member, Gladius or Sam. Unfortunately, he's unable to join us, but I know for a fact that he will be watching the stream. So, Sam, this is for you, my friend. You are the fourth member of the legendary Memer Dreamer team of Splatoon 2, the TAKO boys. So let's go ahead and recruit our fourth member. Juz's second question also is, what is the next step in my channel? Well, the next step, probably I would like to get my own live 2D model, because I like VTubers. Ahem. If anybody would like to help me with that, I would appreciate it. I would like to, you know, because as much as I think I look good, and people would like to see my face, sometimes I'm not in the mood to look pretty in front of everybody. So a live 2D model will help. Jack Spark, thank you for the birthday greeting, and Kaseki Kojin, thank you also for that birthday greeting too. Okay, boys, I'm gonna rely on your help to keep me alive as I answer questions and stuff. High tide, let's go. Fly fish on the way. Okay, stepping out of the way. Backing you up, Just. Ah! Got hit by a steel eel. Oh no, Just and I both got taken out. Uh-oh. Not good, not good, not good. Okay, we gotta get back. We gotta get back. Oh, okay. Back to the past, Samurai Jack. Thank you. Oh, we got a stinger so close to the basket. Alright. We got 2 stingers. Take both of them out before they cause problems. Nice. Ah! Ah, I fell into the water. It's not salmon run without me falling into the water. Oh boy. Okay, I'll just take these eggs. I'll just take these eggs. I don't care. Oh no! Whoever's on the nozzle knows, please stay alive. Thank you. Oh boy. Eel near the basket. Out of the way. Ah! Ah! Okay, it's getting pretty hectic. It's getting pretty hectic. Oh no, we lost. Well, let's hope that it's not gonna be like this during the entire stream. Aw. It's okay, boys. Let's go ahead and just keep going. Because that's the only thing we can do. Ah! Pain! Okay, let's recruit some more team members. So while we're waiting, Jillian of Seafood asks, what's your favorite food ever? That's a very hard question for someone who used to do food reviews. But off the top of my head, I would like to say pizza. I just love pizza. If there's just something special about, you know, all that gooey cheese and all those toppings that you can put on. Especially if it's like the stuffed crust pizzas, because not everybody likes to eat plain crust, so stuffed crust with cheese is awesome. I miss the cheesy volcano especially. Mimi, thank you for the birthday greeting, and Milos, thank you also for the feedback, I appreciate it. Oh, it's Tenna Umbrella, okay. And Low Tide, let's... Oh, Kohawk Cannon, alright. I'll get in the cannon. I'll offer some support because I'm using Tentabrilla. I don't really have a lot of firepower on this. Okay, this one's gone. Let's go ahead and reload, and... Uh-oh, we've got company on the left. So, that question again was, what's my favorite food? I mentioned pizza, and that was by Jillian of Seafood. I'll put a link to the Seafood Facebook channel on the description of the stream. So if you guys want to have a taste of Rojas' best seafood, go ahead and visit the Seafood Facebook page for more information. Just gonna go ahead and support and get some eggs. Nice. Good job. You have to know sometimes when to alternate, because I can't always stay in the cannon. We need more people to get eggs. There we go. That's a better one. 26 seconds, 18 eggs received. Good job. Can we still get some more? $23 eggs. 8 seconds, come on, I need to get more. Need to fill the quota. We already filled the quota, but I'm an overachiever. Okay. So we're now gonna move on to the next question, which is from Jose. Jose asks, how did you start your life in gaming? Well, I started with what's this? The Nintendo Entertainment System or the NES. And I grew up playing games like Super Mario and stuff like that. But the first thing that I enjoyed, first game that really made me fall in love with gaming was definitely Street Fighter. I used to watch my brother all the time going into the arcades, and he loved Street Fighter. And ever since I used to play Street Fighter, I think I was pretty much a Capcom fanboy. And I used to follow him, watch him everywhere when he used to go onto the arcades, and he would beat up so many of the other opponents. So what is the first game that got you guys interested? Write it in the chat below. Jack Spark, thank you very much for joining, and he is, yes, our 4th TAKO Boy member. Squalor says, we got screwed. Yes, we got screwed in that first match indeed. But we're managing to recover and do better this time. And Jack Spark says, pizza with pineapples. Jack Spark, please do not say that in front of Juz, because Juz despises pizza with pineapples. Ow. Okay, we got screwed. Jack Spark says, yo, Kev, I need to go there. Ask me to play with him. Sorry. It's okay. Thank you very much for dropping by the stream. Hope you guys can, hope you can watch again, Gladius. Appreciate it. By the way, that was Jack Spark, Gladius. He also streams on Facebook. So if you have any, if you would like to check out his channel, just search for Gladius Gaming on Facebook. I really need to pull my weight. I can't keep losing because I want to make sure my friends don't lose their ranks too. But in the meantime, let's talk about this next question from Jose. What other games are you planning to play in the future? Well, I would really like to play Xenoblade or maybe some more fighting games. I want to go back to fighting games. Maybe Under Night in Birth or Guilty Gear Strive. Guilty Gear was one of the games that I really enjoyed playing in high school. Not only because of the gameplay, but also because of the wacky character designs. But also for the fact that the music was amazing. It really got me into rock. So if you do get the time, go play a Guilty Gear game. Mimi says her favorite food is stuffed crust with sausage too. Oh, she loves pizza. Yeah, that's great. And Takayuki Obaka-san, thank you for dropping by. I have been summoned by Kuseki, so hello and happy birthday. Thank you very much. Eric says his first game is Super Mario. And Mila says his first game was Street Fighter 2. And the first two systems that got him into gaming was Sega Genesis and Windows 95. Oh, those were the days. Windows 95. I remember how the sound it would make when it would start up. And then when it would end, it would always go, "Da-da!" It's now safe to turn off your computer. Da-da! Okay, where are the people? Got company. Ah! Okay, I almost jumped into the Maw's mouth like that. That's not good at all. That would have been so embarrassing. I'm using a nozzle nose. I'm not good with this weapon because it's like handing me... It's because of its 3-shot burst. I rely on overwhelming firepower, so this is the kind of weapon that forces you to have good aim, which I sorely lack. Thanks for paving the way, Fidel. Ah, it's a bomb! There's another bomb! Okay. There's a third bomb! Ow! Okay, boys. Thank you. There's a fourth bomb! Ah! Okay, we're being surrounded here. Okay, just don't move. I have bad aim. Come on, Rando. Ah! We met the quota. We met the quota. We just need to stay alive. Okay, 2 down. We're both near basket, guys. Toss a grenade. Toss a splat bomb. Nice, good job. Where am I going? What's going on? Ah! Whoa, that was hectic. Oh boy. Okay, end of that round. So Jose has a third question. Who are my inspirations when creating my videos? Well, I personally like, what's this? Off the top of my head, I like Doya. Doya is someone that likes to stream a lot of Dragon Ball Fighters, the fighting game. And I find him very inspirational because even though he doesn't always win, he always manages to stay calm. And I do appreciate it when people who don't always win, especially when you're streaming, because your actions are being seen by so many viewers, you're very candid about that, which is something that I can appreciate. I also get inspiration from viewers such as, what's this? James Townsend and Son. The reason why is that even though they're not gamers, I do enjoy their very enthusiastic presentation style. So yeah, that's definitely something that I enjoy. So they're not gamers, like I said. They focus more on 17th century cooking. So if you guys want to know more about colonial American cooking, go ahead and subscribe. Follow the Townsends. They're very nice. Woo boy, getting crowded over here. Oh boy, oh boy. Ah boy, I got hit. Okay, we're 2 down. No, thank you. Stay alive, stay alive. Oh boy, ah! Okay, just 1 second. There we go, nice. Ryan says cheesy volcano pizza is love. I agree. Happy birthday to Bri. From Bri. Thanks very much for that. He's passing by because he still has grades. Okay, thank you very much for taking the time to pass by. Good sir. While we're waiting, let me just do my... And speaking of which, the next bunch of questions that I will be answering are coming from Farnsworth of Rolling Thunder. And he's doing a bunch of raids right now for Final Fantasy XIV. He's about to finish his raid for Alexander Ultimate. So yeah, if you guys want to watch him do well in Final Fantasy XIV, go ahead and follow him on Twitch and Facebook. His channel is called Rolling Thunder. The links to that will be in the description. Okay, Fidel, you're kind of busy over here. Okay. I'm an attendant. I have umbrella. I cannot cover myself against the rain. Thank you. Woo! We only have 4. Goodness gracious, there's so much happening right now. Thank you. Oh boy. It's getting hectic. It's getting hectic. Ow. Look at that. There's just so many people at the basket right now. Can't even see anything. I don't think we'll be able to make this. Guys. Okay, we got a salmonid buffet here next to the basket. Guys. Well, at least we didn't get wiped out. That's the thing. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. That's a shame indeed, Mr. Grizz, but we tried. I need to turn the game audio down a smidge. Alright, thank you for the input, Eric. If you guys have any feedback for the audio or anything like that, please feel free to let me know. And so, like I mentioned, the next bunch of questions is coming from Farnsworth of Rolling Thunder. Again, he said he's going to finish his first ultimate raid in Final Fantasy IV, the Epic of Alexander. So his question is, how are you holding up with your gaming, streaming, and maybe work right now during the pandemic? Well, I think I'm doing okay. I consider streaming my hobby, so I might not always stream, but I do want to make sure that there's something for people to watch. So I have lately been doing things like poetry reading stream videos. So that comes out every day at 5 p.m. So if you guys want to watch me read some of my original poetry, you can go do that. And when I do stream, I go ahead and try to stream as much as I can. But on the days when I'm busy with other things, well, you just have to rely on the poetry. But I definitely want to do more gaming videos and streams. Another question from Farnsworth is, if given the chance, would you play popular games right now, like Among Us or Fall Guys? Fall Guys, definitely. It looks like a lot of fun. And I did play Among Us and with my friends. And I just realized that I probably must be an angel, because I am terrible at lying whenever I'm the imposter. So take that as you will, my friends. For those who watch me, who played Among Us with me, you know who you are. I believe that there is a reason why I cannot lie that well as an imposter. I think I do so much better if I'm a crew member doing my job. I just want to do my job. I don't want to be bothered with, taking people out or stuff. Okay, let's do this. I'm not contributing. Where is everybody? Okay, there we go. Nice. I finally have an egg. I can finally contribute to the team. Oh boy. Hey, fly fish! Bye-bye, fish. The only good fly fish is a bye fish. Ah! Steel eel in my way. Ow! I got taken out by a small fry. That is just humiliating. Okay, but we got a lot of eggs, so we definitely need to take advantage of this. Because we've only got less than 30 seconds, guys. Okay, I can't even get a snatcher. Okay, quota is met. This is a charger, what you call the sniper rifles of this game, and I am terrible at these normally. What more, especially this E-liter, which is so slow. Okay, just a quick drink of water. Stay hydrated, my friends. Water may be bad for inklings and octolings, but we, humans, definitely need that. Got company. Ma. Ha 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 ma. Oh, I just ran into that. Almost ran into that. Aw, scary. Okay, steel eel is coming in from the right. I'll keep that one busy. This Quahog is in the way. Nice. Okay, that's taken down. Ow. We're making good time. 60 seconds, 14 out of 17. Okay. Okay, guys, we gotta take this stinger out. Real bad. The laser is gonna be a big problem. Nice. Fall back a bit. Nice work using the 10 umbrella shield. Nice throw. Okay, let's head back. We're just overachieving at this point, but that's fine, More eggs, more money for us. You can never have too much money, especially when you work with Mr. Grizz. Especially if it's your birthday. Nice. I think we're good to go. We can now move on to my next question. Farnsworth says, I know you were a food blogger. What made you decide to be one before? And any recommendations on cheap restaurants or fast food places you can order on this pandemic? I wanted to become I became a food blogger due to the recommendation of a friend of mine. She invited me to a food blogging event, and then I decided, you know what, this is fun. I like taking pictures. I like sampling the food. So yeah, it was fun. There's nothing really deeper than that. I just enjoyed it a lot. And if it comes to nice places to eat during the pandemic for delivery, well, I cannot really account for taste, but I do enjoy Panda Express. It's not, well, some people may criticize because it's not really authentic Chinese food, but just, don't mind me having fun with my orange chicken because I love orange chicken. Seriously. And if you guys prefer ramen is usually very expensive, I'll say. But my personal favorite ramen restaurant is called Ramen Kuroda. Ramen Kuroda. They have their own make your own ramen kits at home. So definitely, I think that's something you guys should look into, because on average, their ramen is like around 200 pesos. 200 pesos minimum, and 200 to 300, because a number of ramen places are very, very expensive. They could probably go up for like 500, 600 or 500. So if you guys want cheap ramen that tastes nice, we almost made it. If you guys want cheap ramen that tastes nice, go ahead and try Ramen Kuroda. I personally vouch for that. So let's see what else the chat says. Arsha GT says, hi, thank you very much for dropping by. And Mila says, orange chicken is awesome and Ramen Kuroda is super solid. You should know, Milas, because we went to Ramen Kuroda numerous times. What's your for those in the chat, let me know what's your food that you like to order during the pandemic if you prefer to do that. I would like to get some ideas of my own. And then a couple of more questions from Farnsworth. If you were to play Final Fantasy XIV in the future, do you want to collab with me? Of course! Most definitely. No, most definitely, old friend. And do you even see yourself playing Final Fantasy XIV sometime in the future? Well, if I can get it on Steam, then definitely I would like to play FF14. I've never played MMORPGs before. In high school, when Ragnarok Online was a thing, or RF Online and all those other games, I wasn't really into that, mostly because I didn't have internet connection at home. And my computer only ran Windows 95 all the way until I reached college. Or, yeah, all the way until I almost reached college. So, I couldn't enjoy MMORPGs. But after watching the videos of Larry Zor mostly streams and makes videos about Final Fantasy XIV. I enjoy his content, and I do want to give Final Fantasy XIV a try myself. As a result, if I were in Final Fantasy XIV, I would probably be a monk or a samurai, because why not? Unless I become a paladin. So those are the questions for Farnsworth. Again, Farnsworth of Rolling Thunder, who streams regularly on Twitch and on Facebook. Streaming Final Fantasy XIV and also Overwatch. Farnsworth, if you're watching this, I would like to let you know that you are one of my primary inspirations for wanting to stream myself. So pat yourself on the back, old friend. I want to give credit where credit is due. Thank you for inspiring me to become a streamer myself. Okay, it's getting pretty crowded again. I'm lifting off. I keep forgetting that I have specials. Okay. Give me a good landing spot. Ah! Just gotta stay alive. There we go. We made it. Ow, I still got taken out at the end. The next question is from Bill of Zane Media Corp. Zane Media Group. And Dill's question is, what was my most embarrassing romantic encounter? That's a very interesting question. Well, the first one that comes off the top of my head is when I confessed to my crush in college. I told her I would meet her in a specific location at school and at this time. And for those who know me, I get very nervous and I really don't want to be late. So I rushed all the way to the location as fast as I can. And it was very hot that day. So by the time that I finally arrived in the location and made my confession, I was sweating bullets, I was hot and tired, but I did finally make the confession. And unfortunately, we didn't get together. But that's okay. My goal at the time, I wasn't really expecting that someone would be saying yes, that she would say yes to me. I just wanted to have the peace of mind that I could finally confess to her before I graduated. Sometimes it's not really about getting reciprocation. Sometimes it's just being able to finally move on after making your feelings known. Because, you know, keeping it to yourself for so long, it eats at you, my friend. Especially for her, because I had a crush on her for almost all my college life, but I was just too shy to act upon it. So there. And that was the question from Dill of Zane Media Corp, a group rather. If you want to go check out their work, because they do take care of films and such, go ahead and check them on Facebook. Their link is in the description. Fog, okay. Ah! Oh, I almost fell in the water. Okay. Okay, is that... Okay. Oh boy! Oh boy! I got separated. Not good. Thanks. Goldie's here. Okay, we gotta get back. I gotta get back. I'm not contributing to the team. Hold on. We gotta stay close. Ow! I was about to use my inkjet, but good thing I didn't because I got eaten by the moth. Okay, let's go ahead and get to work. It's Goldie! Whoa! I fell into the bomb right there. That was terrible. Okay, someone please revive us if you can. Help! Aw, oh, man. Couldn't make it. Mila says, lol, I was in one of those situations. Was it because of the romantic confession? Yeah, that would really be embarrassing. But, I hope that for everybody who has a chance to confess to those they love, or they have crushes on, I hope you'll be more successful. And even if you're not going to be successful, I hope that at the very least you'll be able to feel better that you did take a chance. I know it hurts. Making yourself vulnerable in front of somebody, especially if it's your crush or a friend you've been crushing on. But in the end, no matter how painful it is, you might thank yourself in the future. Might. Because you took that chance. Okay, going back to other questions. Marco of Tiger Poet. He does a bunch of reviews of comics on Facebook. And again, also, like everybody else, the link to his Facebook page of Tiger Poet Comics is in the description. Marco's first question was, what was my favorite game growing up? While I was introduced and loved fighting games in with Street Fighter, the one that really made me fall in love was the King of Fighters. The King of Fighters, especially because I do love the team aspect of it, and I do love just playing around and having a team support, because I might not be able to enjoy. I might not be able to be good with one person, but at least I have two other people to back me up. So that's definitely something that I enjoy about it. And yeah, also, so Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, I mentioned I love the music. King of Fighters even more. If you guys, Guilty Gear is like for rock. If you really want hard rock, go ahead and listen to Guilty Gear. But if you want to try, well, there's some rock here, but there are also some like guitar and maybe some. It's mostly a less metal version of rock and mostly guitar. So if you guys prefer that type of music in your fighting games, go ahead and listen to King of Fighters. Awesome, awesome. Okay, Dooley Squelchers again. And if you guys noticed, I just kept mentioning fighting games. Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, King of Fighters. I've loved fighting games ever since I was a kid. It's my brother, actually, who inspired me to play fighting games when he used to be in the arcades, because back in the day, he used to dominate arcades. When people would line up to get their turn, they would probably have to wait a long time because he was very good. And while I may not be very good at fighting games, I certainly enjoy, just playing around, trying to figure out combos if I can, those sorts of things. And hitting buttons and, making things happen. And going back to an earlier question, as like who are my inspirations for making videos? If you guys prefer fighting game focused YouTubers, then I recommend Maximilian Dude, longtime fan of his, and more recently Coefficient with a K. Instead of a C, you use K. Coefficient. Coefficient. Maximilian is more about just learning about trivia about fighting game history, and Coefficient focuses more on anime fighting games. So Guilty Gear, Under Night, Melty Blood. I think Melty Blood. And Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. So yeah, just a bunch of other people who inspire me when it comes to video game YouTube. Ow. All this talking is making me thirsty. So guys, if you're watching, please make sure to also drink your water. Stay hydrated, my friends. Milas says in the comment that when I asked him what kind of situation he was in before, he said he was in an elevator. I think he'll have to explain to me, because I think that's something more personal, my friend. But thank you for sharing. Okay, wave 2. We need to finish one wave at least. We haven't had a very good show so far. Okay. Oh boy. Nice. Shot it back. Whoa, I ran into that. Thank you. There's just too many chums. Nice. Maw's down. Next one. Whoa, boy. I can finally see the comment where me and Fishies are screaming in Discord. Well, I certainly definitely would be, because all these rounds are just so intense. Guys, Mr. Grizz, relax. I know it's my birthday, but can't you guys take it easy on me? I don't want to have to suffer through this. Okay, 6 more. Oh, sorry. I misinterpreted a comment. But anyway. Karen, thank you very much for dropping by. Appreciate it. And Mila says, it won't be too long before I'm drinking G Fuel. Well, maybe I would like to... In the future, I would like to be a big enough YouTuber to get sponsored. But I don't think I would enjoy being sponsored by energy drinks because I can't do energy drinks. It's a kind of a quirk of my body, I guess. I don't need to elaborate further, but you get the idea. Ow. And again, Karen, thank you for the birthday greetings too. Thank you for being part of the stream as well. Okay, let's go. Okay, gotta get back. Nice. Okay. Okay, I think it's time to start using the specials. Use my bombs. Just clear out the pass. Nice. Good job, guys. Whoa, we got Steel Eel. Whoa, boy. Dodge and weave, my friends. Okay, guys, it's the 3rd round. Don't forget to use your specials. Just need to clear the wave a bit. Flyfish, have my bombs! Take that! Okay, got a bit overzealous there. I'm alone, I can't help. No! We can't be pushed away. No! 7 seconds, just 2 more. 1 more! 3 seconds, 2, 1. Come on, man! Ah, fudgesicles. There we go. Just typing here. Oh well, at least it was the 3rd round, so we don't lose any points. Okay, let's move on to Marco. Marco says, which game do you want, again to Marco, which game do you want to go pro in if I had the time or skill? I would probably pick some fighting game. Maybe, if ever, I would have loved to do Street Fighter back in the day. But now, well, I would love to go pro in Splatoon. Definitely. That's the reason why I bought the Switch in the first place. Because I wanted to go pro in Splatoon. I got inspired actually by Juz. Because when we had this event in our local Splatoon community, we were part of it, and I was watching Juz and all of the other teams play and compete, and it was just amazing. And the weekend right after that, I bought Splatoon and I bought the Switch. So, well, as you can see by the display of skill, or lack thereof, I have a long way to go. So, but I do hope that even with my need for improvement, I definitely would hope you guys still enjoy. Mila says that Street Fighter or King of Fighters is definitely up my alley. I think so. I mean, I have been playing those games for a very long time. But don't ask me to do combos, though. My thing about fighting games is because I always just use it to play against the CPU. I've never been really a big fan of the, online or person-to-person fighting. I've never been good at that. I just want to use fighting games as a means to, pass the time and beat bosses. But still, I do enjoy the competitive aspects of Street Fighter and King of Fighters as well. Oh boy. Nice. Okay, I'm surrounded by a bunch of... Let's go ahead and backtrack a bit. Get the fly fish. We need to take it down now. My arch nemesis. Ah, you deny me again? Ow. Boys, if you can hear me, Sam, Juz, sorry, Fishy, Juz, after we're done with this rotation, I'm gonna go ahead and request that we pause for a bit, because I'm gonna go to the next set of questions. Steel eel on the way over here. Nice. Someone fell in the water. Oh, it's the rando. And I got bitten by a moth. I should be paying attention. Don't be focused on getting the clips. I am not salty. I am just panicking because we're losing. Thank you for the ball. Wait for the drizzler to finish. Wow. Okay, there we go. Come on. Whoa! I thought I swam back. Anyway. Thank you. 2 more. Just need to take out this drizzler. Okay, we met the quota. 22 seconds. We just gotta stay alive because there's so many near the basket. It's getting a bit crowded over here, fellows. Thank you. Just stay still, Phil. Oh my goodness, my aim is that bad. It's point blank and I still miss. But okay, good job, good job. Last round, let's do this. Okay, gotta get that. Nice! Shot it back at the drizzler. Because if you're able to shoot the missile back to the drizzler, that's an instant knockdown. Otherwise, you would be spending so much time trying to shoot it down. Why is there always a steel eel that comes out on the intersection right when I least expect it? Those things love to jump scare me whenever I go around a corner. Enemy relationship ended with flyfish. I now am enemies with steel eel. Okay guys, it's wave 3. Go crazy with your specials. Ow! Whoa. That's not good. 25 seconds, 16. Nice, good job. One more. Come on! Need to get back up. Okay, good job. Good job. Gotta stay alive. Yeah, baby! We did it! We finally did it! Yes! Woo, boy. Good job, boys. We're getting paid tonight. And don't forget, Juz, Fishy, if you're listening, don't do anything first. We're gonna do our next set of questions. I got rescued 7 times. What? But thank you guys for carrying me. I definitely need that. Okay, so before we move on to the next, let's go ahead and listen to the next set of questions. This is actually belonging to TK of the Kiseki Kojin YouTube channel. TK is another friend of mine, and they actually have a YouTube channel, Kiseki Kojin, and they're gonna do their VTuber debut on October 5. October 5. So if you guys wanna go ahead and support TK, visit the YouTube channel, the link is in the description. So before we do anything else, they actually sent me a video containing their questions. So let's go ahead and proceed to this one, and let's listen in together.
What? You mean it's already? Sorry about that. I didn't realize the camera was already running. Anyway, hello, Big Bro Kev. I heard it's a big day for you today, so I thought to drop by. What? You mean it's already? Sorry about that. I didn't realize the camera was already running. Anyway, hello, Big Bro Kev. I heard it's a big day for you today, so I thought to drop by. Happy birthday to you. Keep being awesome, okay? Keep shining. I heard you're streaming today, so I dropped by with a couple of questions for you to answer. No worries, you can take your time to answer them. You're the birthday boy after all. So onwards to question number 1. Now you and I know that you have done your fair share of hosting on stage, and now you're hosting your streams online. Which of the two do you like to do?
On stage, definitely. I prefer that.
Thanks for answering my first question. Now here's the second question. I've seen your poetry vids, and I think you sound pretty awesome. You have a very great voice. Okay, so here's something that's been nagging at the back of my head. Will you be doing ASMR videos? I'm kinda curious about that.
Maybe if I have...
Thanks a lot, Big Bro Kev.
And that was TK of the Kiseki Kojin YouTube channel. Again, if you want to follow their debut, they go live on October 5. So yeah, just to recap those questions, do I prefer hosting on stage or on stream? Actually, I prefer being on stage. Because even though I do feel uncomfortable dressing up, I feel more comfortable being able to judge reactions from people's faces. There's something special about being in front of the spotlight, under the spotlight in front of so many people, because at least if you tell a joke or if you do your speech or do whatever you want, you can tell immediately if they're laughing, if they're pleased, if they're not pleased. I can already immediately judge what to do. So if they're laughing, I can go fool around a bit longer, but if they're not pleased, at least I know to move on to the next part. Streaming is also fun in its own way because I don't have to dress up that much, but it's kind of hard, especially on usual days, because I stream maybe to maybe 1 or 2 people, or sometimes none. So it's kind of hard to judge if I am being too funny or trying too hard to be funny or not. But you know, both have its fun, but I definitely prefer being on stage. And the next question was, do I want to do ASMR videos? I would like to try. I would like to try it. Maybe if I get my own ASMR mic, maybe I can do things like in the Calm app like that. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Now imagine your happy place. Imagine that you're walking free of worries. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax your muscles, relax all the tension in your body, and just let things happen. Thanks for tuning in to the Serjay Svek ASMR channel. Tune in next time when we go to chapter 2, when we start meditating and moving through your problems. Maybe if I go ahead and do that when I have an ASMR mic, maybe. Milo says whisper whisper. Seki Kojin says, yep, I can definitely see the ASMR. Well, thank you for that. Hopefully, maybe there will be I can do something like that in the future when I have more experience. Nozzle nose time. Coming in from the port, or the docks, whatever you call this place. I don't know, I've been playing this game 2 years, I still have no idea about location callouts. But the only thing I know is I need to say, okay, they're here, they're there, and I'm over here, I can't move. That sort of thing. As you can tell, I'm a very super casual level at this game. And that's fine too, because I'm not very good at being competitive in this game, honestly. But that's why I'm also thankful that at least among the TAKO boys, I do have members who have more experience than me. So at least that way, they can support me and make sure that we do accomplish our goals. That's just a fancy way of saying that at least the other members can carry me to victory. But I'll continue doing my best to pull my own weight. So long as I don't get trapped like this. Ah. Okay, there we go. Good job, guys. So while we're at it, our next set of questions comes from Wish. Wish is from Hello Always. She does a lot of work, a lot of drawings and sketches. So if you want to go learn more about Wish, head on over to the Hello Always channel or the Hello Always websites. They're available on Facebook and Instagram. So Wish's question is, do I still write in my journal? How come I don't post them anymore? I still do. I still do write in my journals. I just don't post them anymore because I don't really do a lot of poetry writing. The only time I ever post pages from my journals is when I write poems. Because before I started posting my poems on YouTube, I used to just, write them down and then post them on Facebook for people to read. But I eventually stopped doing that because almost nobody ever read my poems on Facebook, so I kind of lost my motivation. But yeah, I do think that more people are enjoying me doing my poetry readings on YouTube, and I'm thankful for that. So maybe one of these days I'll start writing poems again when I start running out of material for the poetry readings. And what's this? The next question was, wait, 13 seconds. Okay, we're in the clear. And when it comes to writing my journal, definitely that's something that I will still keep doing. I have actually been writing in a journal since 2008, and I've been doing it continuously ever since for 18 volumes. So definitely that's something that I will keep doing for a very long time, rest assured. It's nighttime. Okay, Hello Always says, thanks for the plug. I do enjoy your short poetry. She does read it though, so yeah. Thank you very much for that, Wish. I appreciate the support. I know I usually say it's okay, I just do this because I want to, but getting the support from my friends is definitely something that I appreciate and enjoy. And if you guys want to continue supporting me on my own YouTube endeavors, you know what to do. Subscribe to the Serjay Svek YouTube channel. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter for more updates. Become a part of the Serjavian Nation on our quest for world domination, friends. Before this stream started, we were only at 26 subscribers. So don't be shy, share the stream, spread the word. We need to keep the Serjavian Nation growing, my friends. We cannot take on the world on our own. We need 4 more. Okay, we got a lot of eggs, but we don't have much time. I don't think we'll be able to make it. They're just too far away. Ow. No, we couldn't make it. I'm sorry, guys. Couldn't pull my weight. Just typing in some messages. Mila says, Diary of Kevin, a future film adaptation. I don't know. We'll see. Just more water, hold on. It is hot today, my goodness gracious. Just a second, please. It's already nighttime, but it's still incredibly humid. Goodness gracious. How is the weather over there for you guys? Because it's supposed to be, well, autumn in the Western Hemisphere, or in the Northern Hemisphere. But it's still so hot. What happened to our rainy season? Goodness gracious. The next bunch of questions comes from Alex. Alex says, what best motivates me to work? Well, for me, what best motivates me to work is, just the thought that, well, if it's for my work, it's the fact that someone needs to be around to pay the bills and make sure that my family is well cared for. So, whether I feel like working or not, I just need to remember that someone needs to keep the internet running so my family can still watch YouTube. And of course, so we can have electricity and water. Don't forget that. But definitely the internet is important. And if it comes to this work, which is streaming, well, again, it just goes to show because, in unpredictable times like these, I just wanted to try streaming because I've always wanted to do it. And the fact of the matter is that we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, especially now. So I want to say, at the very least, that I've done it. Whether it was super successful or not, the fact that I can say at least that I have tried it, and then I have entertained at least a few of the people that are important in my life, is good enough for me. Revenge! Okay, here we go. Get those eggs, my friends! Okay, we're doing better now. Not this one. We need to hit the right one. Three more. Nice, we did it. Let's just chill. So, let's go to the next question. This time, the next question comes from Mimi of Conversations Over Iced Coffee with Mimi San Juan. That's a podcast made by Mimi, and she's just starting, so hopefully we'll be able to see even more episodes soon. The podcast is available on Spotify, so of course, like everybody else, the link will be in the description. I'll get to that when we're done with this round. Just a few more seconds. Ow. Wow. Right at the very end, they still got me. So, according to Mimi, the first question is, what inspired you to start writing poems? I took a couple of poetry classes back in college, so that's what inspired me to start writing poems on my own. And in 2014, I actually, for a long time after that, so in college I was there, but I stopped after a while. But in 2014 I went back precisely because Mimi challenged me to do a poetry reading, or rather to start writing poems again. And it's because of them that I was able to write ever since. And every once in a while I stop, but I do remember what I wrote before, and I enjoy writing poetry. Of course, if some of you don't know, I've been wanting to become a writer for a very long time, but I could never ever finish any of my novels. But at least with poems, you know, they're much faster. You don't have to worry about thinking too hard about the plot. Once you're done, you're done. That's it. Ow. So hopefully, regarding my poems, I'll be able to go back to it eventually, because I do think that I may be running out of material soon, and I want to keep delivering more original poetry. But what do you guys think? If you guys, are following my poetry vids, do you want me to keep posting only original poems, or do you want me to also try reading poems of famous authors too? Let me know in the chat. Mimi's next question is, do I plan to publish a poetry collection? Maybe, in the future. I'm not really confident in my work. That's why I want to put it on YouTube first, just to see if people actually would want to buy my work. And if there really is a market for it, then yeah, I'll go ahead and buy. Or rather, I'll publish. I'm too shy to take the risk at the moment. If only I was as brave with my poetry and my other written work as I am with YouTube. Because like I said, I sorely lacked a lot of equipment when I started out my YouTube career, but I still chose to do it. So maybe there will be hope that one day I will try getting myself published. And whether I get published or not, at least I can say that I tried. Can you please stop following me, Steel Eels? Why are you doing this to me? Help! Thank you, guys. You did a great job. Those Steel Eels are really annoying, and I got taken out by a scrapper all of a sudden. Eric says, Here's an idea. Our friend group can collab on a zine. Maybe we can. I mean, at least we can work together on this. So yeah, Eric, if you want, hit me up with that. Okay? If I can't work out as a Splatoon 2 a professional player, at least I can say that I tried something else. I do see we've got a bunch of people who are now subscribed to the channel, new people, I must say. So thank you very much for everybody who is now subscribing. I do want to say that one of my goals for 2020 was to get 50 subscribers. At the least 50 subscribers before the year ends. But because I originally wanted it to be 100 subscribers, but I kind of found the number to be a bit too ambitious. But so let's start with 50. But if for some reason I manage to get 100 subscribers by the end of the year, I'll believe in miracles. So if you do want to support me on this again, feel free to spread the word of the Serjay Svek YouTube channel, and feel free to follow me also on Facebook and Twitter. Be part of the Serjavian Nation. It is slowly growing, my friends, and thank you always for the support. People, Halloween or Christmas party? Christmas party. Why? I don't need to dress up. I don't want to dress up at all, my friends. And at least the food is much better on Christmas parties. I don't think you ever have to deal with ham on Halloween. So ham is already a good argument for Christmas parties, my friends. Especially during Noche Buena. What's your favorite Christmas meal? Let me know in the chat. Ham and cheese sandwiches, goodness gracious. But while we're waiting, the last set of questions is from Eric of the Wet Bigote podcast. Eric is just starting the Wet Bigote podcast, and they talk about things like video games and a bunch of other related topics. They are available on Spotify, but they also have a Facebook page, and as always, the links are in the description. Eric's first question is, what's the first place you traveled to after the pandemic? I would love to go back to my hometown. I know that there are a bunch of changes that have occurred ever since I left it. So I would like to see it more. The last time I returned to it was 5 years ago. And I've heard that there were so many changes ever since. So it's no longer the sleepy town that I grew up with back in the day. And I want to know how different things are now. What about for you guys? What would be the first place you would visit after this pandemic is over? It doesn't necessarily have to be a different country. It can be just a part of this country if you want to. Do you want to go to your hometown? Do you want to go to someplace, the beach or whatever? Heck, it can even be a particular shopping mall or restaurant that you haven't been to in ages, but is special to you. Let me know in the chat where you would like to go. In the meantime, Hello Always says, yes, we can make a zine. Oh, interesting. Let's go definitely work on that, my friends. Thanks very much for sharing the idea. I think maybe we are onto something. Ow. Steel Eel again, why? Steel Eel, you're doing a very good job of aggravating me. Flyfish no longer does that for me, it's the Steel Eel. Single-handedly raising my blood pressure. Okay, at least we made the quota. 5 more seconds. Okay. Next question from Eric. What words of wisdom would you like to tell your childhood self? Definitely, I would like to say, Kevin, young Kevin, stop worrying about the opinions of others. I'd like to even though a bunch of people, some people might say that I'm pretty confident, especially when I speak. I really am, and I really like to overthink, unfortunately. And I cannot stop thinking about, getting the approval and validation of others. I do understand that I need to be a bit more self-reliant, a bit more trusting of my own worth. I'm not crying, it's just I'm talking so much my throat is dry again. But yes, I would like to say that. Just be more confident in yourself, Kevin. Because the fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, no matter how hard you try to please other people, the only thing that matters in the end is how pleased you are with your own thoughts, words, and deeds. You have to trust your own decisions. Believe yourself that you are capable, because you are. And I'm telling myself and everybody else this. How you feel is valid. Your opinions matter. And you don't always have to keep going after and chasing after the approval and validation of others. That's very easy to say, I know. I'm still working on it, but let it be known that I'm doing what I can to rely on my own worth. And now, right before the shift ends, I think, let's go ahead and do one more match. And let's do one more question from Eric of Wet Bicote. What is one thing people misunderstand about you? Most people think that I'm really, really angry a number of times, or I'm too serious. Yes, I'm serious, but it's mostly because I'm not very good at emoting. Most of the time when people look at me, I just have a very flat face like this. So, it's when I am happy, I am happy, but most of the time my tone stays like this. Very flat, very even. If you guys watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I don't watch. But definitely, I'm like that, the chief, I think. I don't know what his position is, but he's like the guy that says, like, they're asking him, why are you not happy? And he says, I'm overjoyed. And that's me. I'm the guy that would usually say, oh, I'm overjoyed. Oh, great. Or if ever something good happened, I would be like, okay, great. So what happens next? And my face and my tone might be flat, but inside, I am doing somersaults already in my brain. So yeah, it's definitely something that people misunderstand about me. I do feel happy, of course. I'm not always stoked. I'm just not very good at showing it. Or depending on the situation, like if it's at work or something like that, I prefer not to show it. Because I don't think, at least in my personal opinion, I don't really need to make like really big shows of emotion at work. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this. Oh yeah, baby. Nice shot. One shot. That is going to the highlight reel. Ow! That chum splatted me with a pan. It's like, oh yeah, it's kind of like what they were doing with the pre-order or the digital order bonus of Hyrule Warriors. If you pre-order digitally, you will get to have a pan, or was it a soup ladle for Link to use? So yeah, definitely a weapon for true warriors of Hyrule. Thank you. Okay, it's kind of getting a bit hectic here. 13. 14. 2 more. 10 seconds left, my friends. Thank you. Make way for Serjay Svek. There we go. There's nothing more amazing than being the one that will give that winning egg into the basket, even though they did it first. Iseki Kojin also says, I can see heavy clouds, but rain does always fall. It's dry as heck. Yeah, that's the part. It's like, the weather sometimes likes to tease you in the evenings, because it gets really dark, there's so much thunder rumbling, but in the end, there is no rain. That's the part that really irks me the most. And Kiseki, and the next comment is from Milas. Lol, Phoenix? Haha, I still enjoyed that experience, buddy. Phoenix is the novel that I have been working on since second year of high school. And I have been refining it ever since. And I'm currently working with Milas on an illustrated novel version. I've pretty much rewritten chapter 1 3 different times because I keep thinking, hey, this event would be better served as a chapter 1 because, you know, it serves to, you know, give better exposition, character development and stuff. It's not so sudden, but hopefully, Milas, please be patient with me. Eventually, we will get chapter 1 published, hopefully on my Wattpad. And Hello always says you can write your own poetry, but on days you are drained or don't feel like writing, you can read poems from your favorite author, so you can still post some content. I will do that. Thank you for the feedback. I think that's a good idea. That way, I don't have to keep forcing the poems to happen. Sometimes the best art occurs when things just happen. And we just let that happen. Mila says, let's go home together when the chance arises. Yeah, I think I would definitely love to go home. And I think now would be a good time to go home as well, because I believe that we are already at the end of the Salmon Run shift. There we go. 8 p.m. So we've already answered all of the questions, and I think it's already time to wrap this up. So again, thank you very much, Taco Boys, for being a part of the birthday stream, for carrying me as I answered the questions, and I appreciate that very much. For those of you who stuck with me throughout the stream, I appreciate your support. And also, I know that, especially with earlier's incident when I was having troubles with the audio, thank you very much for staying with me despite that. And words cannot express how grateful I am. And for those who subscribe to the channel, thank you also for your support. And to those who just subscribed after the stream, I would like to thank you for doing so. And I hope to see even more of you when I continue on my journey here on YouTube. So, if you guys haven't done so yet and you still want to offer some support, feel free to follow Serjay Svek on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Once again, I would like to say, salutations, Serjavians. This is Serjay Svek, appointed master of the Serjavian Nation. I would like to thank you very much for coming to my Salmon Run birthday Q&A. This has been Splatoon 2 for the Nintendo Switch. I would like to say good night, everybody. Take care and stay safe, always.